So for the people that are here, I just wanted to let you know something that's coming down the pipe. In the near future, you will have noticed that our ammo boxes got updated with this branch spanking new gear. It's pretty nice. I like the look of it. It's pretty close to what real pilots wear. If you guys will probably see this policy come down, this document come down. They're gonna start linking the aircrew roles to the gear that we wear. In particular, it's gonna be the helmet colors. So the plan is for people wearing white helmets, such as myself and Wilson. Anyone with a white helmet should be the aircraft commander. Anyone with a green helmet, such as I think that's such as the monk over there, would be aircrew. And anyone with a black helmet, such as the one that Grant's wearing, would be considered like Ace HQ. So this is coming. This is being worked on. You might see it in the future. You might not. I just don't want you guys to be like super surprised and like really confused if you should see this come down. You have any questions on that?
What would our door gunners wear if we have them?
Probably green. Green would just be all around, like co-pilot, door gunner, crew chief, that sort of thing.
That's what I want to make sure.
Yeah.
Also, thanks guys for showing up today. It's awesome that we got so many people here.
Yeah, especially for a non-mandatory training. Alright, with that being said, the topic of today's non-mandatory training is actually up to you guys. If you all reference your map, out in the ocean to the east of us, we've listed several training topics that we have put together. You can either select from those what you want to do, or if you have a suggestion, something you want to practice, put a marker down there, write it down. Do it in the side chat, please, so we can all see it. But let's hear everyone's thoughts. What do you want to practice today? What do you want to do?
Can we not just like draw a line up between each thing we want to do?
Here, just do this. Put like an objective marker if you wanna, like this.
That could
or,
get out of
yeah,
hand.
that'll work.
Let's just have a discussion of what we want to do. Because a formal voting system just feels too formal. Are there any topics there that jump out at anyone they really want to do that they feel like we should practice on?
Like I wanted to suggest it for H1 only, but like we don't really do train on dogfighting. Sometimes we get into like combat with like a 52 or like when Avenger can't help us because they're not on the, or like when they're away and now we have to deal with them. It's clunky when we have to use the guns or.
The thing about that, just so you know, Demuk, I don't know if you're tracking, the RHS update that's going to be coming up will fix the AIM-9X issue that we've been having. That's already been in the works. It's already been announced that they got it in that update. So when that happens, fighting other air targets is going to be a lot easier. We can still work on that though with guns, or we can use daggers. It's up to you.
No, it isn't. It's up to you, dude.
No, not me. It's up to him.
Up to whatever. Okay. Best practices on how to execute the mission should come from Deco, but
no, that's not what I mean. I'm talking like training wise.
No. Okay, so I think helicopter dogfighting's a great topic to train on. I really like it. I just want to put it there. Any other favorites?
What would the UH-1 section worry about?
I was interested in formation flight and escape and evade for the purposes of communication and coordination. That just helped me.
Okay.
We got that.
Another good suggestion. My favorites are escape and evade and helicopter dogfighting because we don't do enough of escape and evade. We don't really get the chance to practice on it a whole heck of a lot, and it's not a skill that should get rusty. Alright.
I would recommend Escape and Evade in Hot LZ just because the more practice everyone can get dealing with hostiles in the AO when landing, the better.
Okay. So we got some people wanting to do some escape and evade, and we got some helicopter dogfighting. We got a suggestion for hot LZs. I assume one of them is going to bleed into the other.
We could do that.
So let's...
See, Formation Flight, Escort, and Hot LZ can be worked on together at once.
I don't want to cover too many things. I'd rather do one or two things very well than do like many things very poorly.
Well, the thing is, with Escort, you are dealing with Formation Flight.
True. Yeah, very true.
It's a basic form of formation flight, so how about this? Instead of formation flight, we just do the escort procedures, escape and evade, if we integrate the two. Because the formation flight focuses on echelon, left and right, diamond, shit like that, whereas escort procedures is just column. That's it, theater column.
Well, the thing is, you can adjust escort procedures depending on the situation, though.
Yes, you can.
Yep.
Because if you're running along the coast, you could have your AH-1s off to, let's say if you're running north, and the coastline's going to be on your west, you know, you can adjust it so echelon left.
Yeah.
So your AH-1s are on your left.
We've had a formation not too long ago with the normal theater column that we usually do, and we had an extra AH-1 just sitting off here like that.
Yep.
All right. So what I'm hearing is escort procedures, hot LZs, and the toss up between. Sounds like it's a toss up between helicopter dogfighting and escape and evade. What I'd really like to do is hear what Carr thinks. He's in the building right now.
Oh, and we got Stevens here too.
We do have Stevens here. He can assist. We'll find a role for him. All right. So what? Here's what I think. So I'm gonna take the. We'll take all the UH-1 crews with the exception of probably with the exception of Carr, and we'll do escape and evade. I'll disperse them into different areas, and they'll have to get to certain extract points. Like they'll have to raise people and say, "Hey, I'm here. Please help me." That sort of thing. And then have the AH-1s secure quote-unquote air superiority from enemy attack helicopters and transport helicopters that would otherwise completely destroy any attempts at rescue. And then have that single recovery bird swoop in and conduct an extract. And the AH-1 crews can practice their rotary escort procedures and their formation flight with that recovery bird. I feel like we have an extra person here. Oh, we do. What do you think, Carr? We can't hear you if you're talking.
He does have Acre on, but his mic's not lighting up.
Probably muted.
Might be. Let's here, while I'm teleporting Stevens over here, let's go with that. Who all do we have here from?
Miles is still having issues.
Okay, he'll have to hop in whenever.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose Stevens is possessed.
It helps if you turn on voice activation.
Oh. There
you go.
There's your armory box, Stevens.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay, so who do we have? We have from UH1 section Warner, Hodos, Grant, myself from AH1. We have Wilson, the monk.
And Miles, if he's able to get in.
So what I think we should do is, if Miles is able to get in, I'll go up with him. and we'll tag along. But let's have one AH-1 get up in the air. Car, do you want to fly a UH-1 for today? You want to be our recovery bird?
Either way, I don't care.
Let's have you be the recovery bird. Stevens, we're doing not a lot that a JTAC can help with, but I'm certain the car could use a door gunner. We're doing escape and evade, escort procedures, helicopter dogfighting, hot LZs, and a little bit of formation flight. Okay, so what I want, let's see here, so that we don't end up cheating. Where's that switch side thing? Car, I'm going to change your side.
Achilles.
I have Achilles, yeah, I have Achilles.
Okay.
Where the heck is that? Group side, there we go. We're gonna change... Oh, that's not the right side. We're gonna change you guys to independent.
You're gonna have to leave this, Oh, never mind, they did leave group.
Yeah. Now, once he does it on one person, if we're all part of a group, it does it for everyone in the group.
If you have that checkbox marked.
Yeah. Hodus, can you, leave Grant's group?
Okay.
Or is there no check?
Warner, you
Wait a sec.
Yeah, you're in.
You can interact
Warner,
on
please
yourself.
leave the monks group.
Alright.
It's actually not giving me the option to leave group.
You have to do self-interact.
Oh, self. Never mind.
There you go. And then... Okay, the monk, you're blue 4. Grant, Warner, Hodos, you are all independent. Do me a favor. Car, hop in the UH-1 behind me. Grant, Warner, and Hodos, see if you can't hop in with him.
Nope.
You cannot.
Negative.
And I can't change the sides. So that, with that being said, we don't want the... No, it's fine. I just don't want the Blue 4 tracker to ruin all this, and I don't really know how to do that.
Nah, unfortunately, I think Blue 4 tracker is still going to be a factor. I think it's a mission set.
Yeah, I think it is too. I'm trying to think of a way to circumvent that, but there really isn't.
Nope.
Honestly, the best thing to do, have everybody drop their GPSs.
No,
That
that's-
way, our locations only get updated every 300 seconds.
I don't think any of us have a GPS. I don't have a GPS. Mine's...
I do.
I do.
Alright.
Yeah.
So if y'all have GPSs, go ahead and put them in that armory box, please. Except for the AH-1 guys, you can keep yours. Stevens, are you okay with hopping around or palling around with Car in
Yep,
in the
can do.
in the UH-1? Okay, cool. Okay. So that being
Yeah, I
said,
fixed it.
all right, awesome. So that being said, UH-1 guys, you are going to be kind of thrust into the thick of this. Your objective is to get your bearings, move to the extract point. Keep yourselves alive. Don't die, please. AH-1 guys, your objective will be to clear the airspace of the enemy rotary wing assets, and assist the ground forces if you get in touch with them. Do me a favor, guys on the ground, UH-1 guys, drop all radios except for 152, and please tune that 152 to the CSAR net.
We should keep all the radios for more realistic. It's not going to really make a difference depending on whether we have all of them or not.
Sure.
Just pick one liaison to be the person communicating.
No, they're all gonna be different. They're all gonna be in different areas.
Oh, they're going to be different areas?
They're all gonna be in
Okay.
different areas. Yeah.
Okay, so nobody's together.
That's fine. No, keep all your standard gear. I'd appreciate if you didn't take any extra ammo or stuff like that, because that kind of ruins the whole point. So, are we good to go?
First and foremost, are you gonna put up enemy positions so that they have an
Autumn.
idea as to what?
I'll put up enemy strongholds, but not
No, like known enemy positions, blah blah blah. This is the briefing. You go into this mission, you know where the enemy's generally located. That kind of crap.
major, significant enemy positions, yes, but not foot patrols because you will not know.
Not that. Just major enemy positions that they know where not to walk towards.
Yeah.
And for anyone who has not done escape and evade, point is to not take contact or initiate contact.
This is true. To the
So real quick, which one's C-Star net?
Niner.
Okay,
go.
guard net.
Alright, let's see what Miles is up to.
So I've marked a rearm point on the southeastern island. If you run drive anything, there's a good place to rearm. It will not have defenses, so if you're landing there, you're landing there at your own risk. Let me put a single AA defense system here. UH1 guys, you guys ready?
We need an extract location.
You'll need several extract locations that you can get to.
Alright.
So, that being said, I'm gonna start moving you guys.
It's escape and evade, right? So they don't even get an extract location, they just have to kind of make it up on the spot.
Oh, you can do it really either way for the training.
For training purposes, it's going to be there are several set ones around the map
Gotcha.
that they can use. Okay. Everyone ready?
Yep.
Alright, AH1 guys, get to your aircraft. UH1 guys, good luck.
I was with.
Monk, let's
Sure,
go.
if I was with car.
Yeah, you're with car.
Okay. So I thought.
I'm also
Who else is flying in our flight?
It's just going to be you and Stevens
Okay.
in regards to
All right.
in regards to that.
I'm on the right gun. Crew intercom that, right? Yeah, or you can just talk like you want. Okay. Well, does that work when it's like super loud? This? Gotcha.
This is Gunfighter 1-2. I am currently down on the ground, unknown position, evading enemy patrols this time.
Roger, 1221 copies.
We're what? 1-3? No, I said 1-4 today. 1-2? 1-4. 1-4. 1-4. Okay.
1221, be advised, we are lifting off of the main runway time now. We'll go ahead and start searching for you. Do you have any idea where you might be? Over.
This is 1-2. I understand my location. I'm moving to the west to break. LZ Oscar.
Roger.
This is 1-2. Rough grid is 0405.
Roger, 1-2. On top of that mountain.
Affirm.
Gunfighter 1-4 signing in on 905.
One 421, be advised there is a Shilka over in that area. We're going to go ahead and eliminate it. Stand by. On the south side of the map.
1-4 copies all.
All stations on the ground, be advised there is a Shilka that is painting us. We're going to have to eliminate that target before we can assist you guys any further. Stand by.
It's high, high in the field artillery. Sound of your numbers loud and strong. There we go. You will always know that those caissons are rolling. Wherever we go, you will always know that those caissons are rolling along.
1-4. Be advised there is an MI-28. We can't engage it just yet, but maintain a high altitude, you should be fine. One 421 has eliminated that Shilka. We're going to go ahead and engage that airframe time now.
Get him! Ooh, you hit something.
CP to CSAR, be advised we have an enemy hip or hind in the air, unsure as to exact designation due to one moment. Current location around 027056, just south of a destroyed vehicle. Copy.
Roger. One, going evasive. Alright, we need to make a clear path for the GCE members to get to the AO. So, what do we need to eliminate to clear a clear path?
Interrogative, which way are the GCE members coming?
They're coming from grid ref 0302, 035, 05, 0205, and 0504 it looks like. And they're all coming over to LZ Oscar at this time.
Ever.
So if you can, PID those guys, and give me a bunch of targets to eliminate so that they have clear paths to run over to those LZs. Do them one at a time, you can do them all at once, whatever you want to do.
Water northeast of LZ Oscar.
Do one copies all on 9er, be advised. We'll eliminate those here in a little bit. Right now we're worried about getting you guys out of the enemy's direct line of sight. So we need to figure out what targets we need to eliminate to basically give you guys a clear route to get over to the LZ. Roger. Where's that hip at this time? Roger. Did it land or do you not know?
On it, because Gunfighter did almost that same operation. Are you sure it was a hip over? We have it.
Oh, there it goes. Now start cleaning up the shit around these guys.
One pull. Any other vehicle or infantry?
Take on vehicle, stand by on infantry, I'm gonna give you a grid reference. Prepare to copy grid reference on enemy fire team in the area of LZ Oscar. Grid reference 018048. Again, 018048.
Roger, we'll engage. All assets be advised, over at the grid reference marked on map 018048. If I got that right, there is a squad of infantry. We're going to eliminate that time now.
Be advised, you got one survivor.
There was one survivor from that crew. We'll hit it with guns before we do anything else. We're gonna, after we're done hitting that one survivor, we're gonna hit all the gunboats on the shore.
Gunfighter 2, hold off on engaging that survivor. He's going to be danger close to our friendly target, our asset. Hey, firm, I watched it in ISR. Shooting. He's about 250 meters to your northeast. He should be coming into town pretty shortly. I have it.
Two, 2-1, enter.
2, everybody else is at pretty much at the LZ. Check the area 021042. Again, 021042. Got a fire team over there.
Roger.
Maybe a friendly GC, but I'm unable to PID from this distance. And it looks like you got another hip. Copy. If you'll take care of the hip, I'll take care of the infantry myself on my way in.
Okay, who's all... Who's all back?
Everybody but 2-1 because that bird didn't get shot down by air defense systems at the airbase.
Yeah. Well, I seem to recall...
hijacking the enemy aircraft there.
Well, not for long. Not without any fuel, he's not. Alright. Oh boy. Is there did we leave anyone in the field?
No.
Okay, awesome.
Everybody survived except for 2-1.
Okay.
Were you knocked out at the end, Wilson, or what happened?
What?
Or did we just lose the engine?
We lost the engine.
You damaged that son of a bitch real good, especially on that last pass. It was smoking like a son of a bitch, so good job. Okay. And roughly on time too. Holy crap. All right. So what happened? What happened, guys on the ground? What'd you do? Would you do anything awesome? Guys in the air, you guys must have did something awesome. What all happened?
I watched Hodos pistol whip a motherfucker.
Yeah, I took out that last guy with a pistol, and actually, there's his radio, there's his map.
LED to the very core.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Grant, I saw that you didn't take any fire, although you did come pretty close. There was a fire team. It was you were in defilade from it. The auto patrol pattern was set to pass right over you, but they didn't get to. Something happened where it spooked them. They went into combat mode and they slowed down.
Was that the one that Hodos finished off?
No, that was on the southern side of that ravine. He engaged somebody on like the northeastern side of that ravine.
Okay. Yeah, I was keeping an eye out. I didn't see anything the entire way.
You couldn't have possibly have seen those guys. They were in defilade from you, and I set their patrols to like 300 to 400 meters, so they were like well out there. You guys got out of the forest pretty good. Warner, you made excellent time, dude. Excellent time. And you had about a squad behind you pushing you through or trying to drive that forest, but you know, Arma AI being as slow as shit as they are, they couldn't catch you. Air crews, good job on pretty much everything. I mean, what happened? What happened in the air, AH1? Regale us with tales of what you did.
Oh, just basically what all we did.
Yeah.
Tell
your story.
First and foremost, we had a Shoko we had to deal with. That was a moving target alone. And considering our camera system and everything like that and what we got to deal with, it was pretty difficult to kill, but we eventually got it after a few missiles. Once we have done that, we went ahead and just started engaging targets of known interest, such as guys on the road, enemy foot mobiles that may have been pretty close to you guys or in the way. We, at some point, engaged several transport vehicles or Mi-8s or whatever. We also eliminated those vehicles in the water. The patrol boats that were lurking around so that the UH-1 can come in and pick you guys up. Once that was done, I had a feeling that there was going to be another bird following us on the way back, so I turned around to look, turned back around because there wasn't anything there, and then looked back behind me because I could hear something, and there it was. And we were being followed all the way back to the airbase until we got to the landing position, and the vehicle was still following us right over the airbase, engaging us. We did our best to eliminate the target, and we got our engines taken out. We couldn't conduct an auto rotation based on the position we were in, unfortunately.
Were you damaged whenever you crossed into Trinity airspace?
Yes, we had instruments.
Yeah, instrument damage.
Okay. Yeah, I was piloting that Mi-24 that chased you all the way back here. Yeah, essentially you can't chalk that kill that it got up to anything other than the fact that this airbase is devoid of air-to-air defenses, and that's it.
It's bullshit.
Is indeed. I did notice something. How come the UH-1 didn't come in and provide close support for the guys on the ground?
Yeah, we were just providing ISR. We didn't want to. We were just standing there and getting ISR and spotting targets for 2-1. We did at the end. We made the choice to go in there and hit the infantry.
That's what you wanted to do. Was that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we were fine with that because we couldn't spot the target anyways. But they had eyes on it, so why not? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But it was very nice to have them conducting ISR because we were constantly moving. We couldn't get a solid focus on the entire terrain, whereas they had basically a painted picture.
Plus,
and
we
they
were able to put our eyes on our guys on the ground, and just kind of watch their exit, relay information to them. So
worked out pretty well.
I think that was the better of the options, rather than both of us slinging rockets.
Okay. Guys on the ground, what did you do? What did you learn? Did you see anybody other than the guy Hodo shot? Did Grant or Warner, did you guys see anyone? Did you shoot anyone? Did you see someone that you couldn't possibly engage and decide to avoid them?
Never saw, never was seen for me.
Same.
They were all
that
around
Shulka.
you.
I did see the Shulka.
Probably heard a whole bunch happening around you, right?
Oh, I heard a few gunshots. That was it.
I heard a bit.
Yep. Aside from that one guy, I just kept spotting and relaying enemy locations as I was going.
Okay.
Yeah, it was very difficult for me to listen to what was going on Niner Niner and do what I was doing. So having First Lieutenant Carr take up that responsibility with Staff Sergeant Stevens, you were with him, right, in the gunner?
Yeah.
Yeah. Having you guys just get on the map and conduct ISR and basically take over that really fucking helped.
I think once we got our bearings and realized where the good guys were, it was good communication.
Yeah. I mean, 2-1 couldn't have been as effective without you. 100%. 2-1 wouldn't have been effective without you. I guarantee that.
Good stuff. Did everyone enjoy this wild card day?
Yep.
Is there anyone that didn't have fun? Is the real question.
Yeah, I didn't have fun when I was engaging the boats. Just firing the 20 milliton is just as effective as throwing like sand.
Turf,
Jeez.
Turf, I engaged one of those birds with an AIM-9X. I was following right behind it. It was following in a straight path. Didn't fire countermeasures at all. And that missile went up right to its tail and then made a sharp 90-degree upward turn and missed the bird. These RHS missiles suck ass.
But you just need to aim better.
Yeah, I just need to aim better.
You just need to aim better.
I dropped altitude, went to where I can lock on the target, based on the issue.
I saw that. I saw the shot.
Did you see the missile go
straight up
like that?
Saw the shot. Yep. It just said nope.
So dumb.
I don't know what to tell you. Oh my god.
We need different missiles.
So they're getting fixed.
Well, the locking part is I don't know about that bullshit.
The tracking. Stevens, we haven't heard from you. Did you have fun today?
I mean, I spent like 90% literally just sitting there on a door gun, just like totally unable to see anything. Like doing the occasional counter. No, it looks fine. Like, so, like, good training, good, 10 out of 10. Would sit there on a door gun again. So, fire like, I wanted. No, Carr blue-balled me here, because, like, we're sitting here, and this Hind is fucking up Gunfighter 2, and he's, like, spooling down, and I'm like, no, take back off, like, what are you doing?
I'm trying to get my guys back on the ground so they survive.
Get them on the ground, and then, like, we need to take back off, Sitting here trying to be a fucking air defense turret like a Vulcan,
Personally, I agree with Stevens. You should have helped us out instead of just said, fuck the Gunfighter AH-1 section.
No, once
I knew you were going to kill them. I didn't expect them to kill you.
I appreciate your confidence.
Once you don't have anyone like any important personnel or any cargo to deliver, you should definitely scramble to try and splash whatever is threatening other aircraft. But given the lack of the air defense turrets that are quote unquote here, should have done that for you. But yeah, UH-1s are definitely capable of going toe to toe with a Hind. Just not with miniguns. They have to actually use their rockets.
Make it a rule that if any air contacts get into this airspace, like, do we have air defenses we can put down?
Oh yeah, we got shit tons.
We should.
I chose not to because I wanted to see what you do.
I know you were busy, but you were busy fucking shooting me and shit.
I was busy shooting you and shit. Of course, you're probably tired from engaging all the other helicopters, all 3 of them.
I was tired of fucking.
Yeah.
Doing.
How many hits were in the air?
I scrambled.
4?
2. No. 1 hind, 2 hips. I scrambled a hind at the beginning, 2 hips, and then a final hind at the end. So a total of 4 helicopters were scrambled against you. But no.
What, did we damage the airframe enough to take it down? It was smoking.
Oh, that engine was red.
Oh,
like
okay.
it's not a good chance of that thing making it back in one piece.
Gotcha.
But no, you protected the UH-1 as it came in. It got on the deck. Door gunner got some shooting in. The pilots did an excellent job of picking a good position, avoiding contact, getting there alive. They got in and they noped out. Pilots, pilots on the ground, I would apologize for you guys not getting to shoot more. But honestly, that's a good day for you guys when you don't have to shoot. After that, people just start converging on you, and it gets out of hand from there. But we'll do a day where we practice our 0311 skills, where we get to shoot our rifles and make sure they actually do work, because I reckon none of us have actually maintained our rifles. And for that day, I hope to have Stevens along so he can show us what miserable 0311s we are.
Can do.
Thanks, Stevens. Well, I appreciate, as Wilson said at the beginning of this training, I greatly appreciate everyone showing up to this non-mandatory training. I hope you guys had fun with this kind of wild card that we did. Maybe we'll make a wild card day a regular thing. Like once every 2 months, we'll just take a detachment training and say, hey, what do you guys want to work on? That way we can get a break from the training regiments and kind of work on what we want to do for fun. I hope everyone had fun. If not, just like shout at me or something like that, or tell me to piss off. But otherwise, you guys are good to go. Disconnect because I'm going to restart the server because I've thoroughly fucked this mission up.
Yeah, I saw the tank you put right by where I was.
No, that was there from the beginning.
Oh.